The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
All right, everybody close your eyes for a guided meditation.
Ah, yes.
You're in a dugout foxhole,
I stopped
crying,
closing my eyes
sweating,
a long
in
time.
horrible fear and sweet, delicious terror.
Is it World War I?
No, it is a present day. It is a week from now. It is a day from now. It's in your mind's eye. And then you hear the screeding. You hear the scrawls and the screes of terror in the distance, the marching hooves coming towards you. You know you cannot hide. You know there's nowhere to go. Oh, I'm so sorry I joined the Japanese. How did I know she'd be powerless against his army? That's what your fucking talking crow says, but I've got 9 talking crows. Holdenators, ho! Scrawls from the distance. Our gnashing claws. Our horrible horde. My big army of fucking asshole morons are gonna run up on your bullshit. And the Marcusarians, they try to come in, they try to be your ally. But the problem is that they're only just a bunch of bones. And we've got our bone saws, boy, because Holdenator, ho! Holdenator, ho!
Oh my god, this is sad.
I know, it's really,
sad.
this is like the last season of Cheers, you know? Where you're just like, did you end it? You end it when you fire Woody, don't you? All right, is that
then
it?
And then all your girlfriends are happy again. Because they're coming, they join the army, and they're rubbing
Women
on me.
can't fight, though. So you're saying you have all the women
I
fighting?
get the girlfriends and the gays. And they're all like, oh, thank you for saving me from Ed Larson's fucking mad, bad meat. And they're happy with me, and they love me, and they'll spend the rest of their lives with me. I hate you, Mom.
Wow.
That's
I know.
not true.
I never thought that I would go back to the days where I wish Holden would talk about having sex with his mother. But please, can you get back to mommy? I love the mommy stuff.
We're not talking right now.
Why not? What happened?
Oh, she didn't pay your electricity bill this month?
She wouldn't. I showed up with the birthday cake. She wouldn't eat it because it had
Hair all over it.
Yeah, and stuff. So I had got a picture of her tits right before I left.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still technically the prayer. Yeah.
Okay.
How stoned are you? What happened?
I was playing my game.
All right. Amen?
I know.
Amen. All right. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. Holy Christ. That was...
Thanks for taking control there. I appreciate it.
Someone had to. I didn't know what else to do.
Had to.
I was devastated. All right. Let's do the name thing that we always do so people know who we are.
Jackie Zebrowski. I'm Jackie Nees, but you know what? I don't think I need to resort to the lows that Holdenators need to resort to.
No, you don't.
With the online fighting. I don't need to because we're all strong. It's like, come at us. If that's all you got? Man, I got fucking a fleet of crows. I got a fucking werewolf crows. You don't even fucking know. And I'm gonna get even more stoned than you are.
I'm not scared of you.
Mama, mommy.
All right.
I'm Ed Larson, still a very proud Marcusarian.
That's
Marcusarian Nation, unite!
Oh, yes, feels good.
Sitting in for Kevin Barnett is Christopher Laker. Thanks for being here,
Skipping
Chris.
me, Holden McNeely here to grant your wildest dreams, Holdenators ho.
Thanks for being here, Chris.
So does this make sense to people that are listen like last week?
No, it makes no sense to me. The whole thing doesn't. It's just infuriating. No, I firmly believe there's a strong plot to have me dead before 33.
You know about that?
Yeah, well, now I'm finding out. Yeah.
I thought you were already 33.
I'm 32.
Oh,
You
really?
look fantastic.
Thanks, Chris. All right. I'm Ben Kissel. With us, as always, we have the newsman, Marcus Parks. So I guess, what do you think? Should we just get to a story?
Absolutely, please.
Can we go back to the prayer?
You know what? Let's never, ever All right, Marcus. What's the first? Do you want to continue with the prayer?
I mean, close your eyes for guided meditation.
You want to start over?
A Mexican motorist was busted drunk and driving after his pet parakeet ratted him out to police.
How did the parakeet rat him out to
can't
police?
talk.
Yes, they can.
Guillermo Reyes, 49, was pulled over by traffic officers at a routine alcohol checkpoint in Mexico City last week. As he got out of his blue Chevy to be tested, cops heard a voice saying, "He's drunk, he's drunk." At first, they thought
It was just the kids he had under the floorboards.
Yeah, exactly. The dude in the trunk. He's drunk.
He's driving around with a bird in his car. Of course,
You gotta be. Oh yeah, you know a lot of people hate these birds. They don't got enough freedom. Let's go for a ride, bird. Let you live your life again, bird.
At first, they thought someone else was inside the vehicle, but upon closer inspection, they were stunned to see it was Reyes's beloved bird turned snitch.
Oh, unbelievable!
That is one dead fucking bird.
You would think so. You're gonna kill this bird, Eddie, if it rats you out
I'm
like that.
surprised he hasn't eaten it yet.
Can you imagine? This is the worst bird to have if you're doing anything illegal or if you're a drug dealer or something like that. A parakeet?
Well, how often is he drunk and his wife screaming, you're drunk, that the fucking parakeet learned it?
All the
Enough
time.
that he's living out of his car with his parakeet.
Yeah, could be. That's very possible.
Like, you don't just drive around your parakeet. That's like you living out of you moved into your car.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm out of here, bitch, and I'm whatever.
Taking the parrot,
I'm taking Paco with me.
Paco.
Yeah.
This is
Paco
in
the
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah. So of course the parakeet's in Paco.
Yeah,
I'm just surprised they have DUI checkpoints in Mexico. It's
Yeah,
like, I
just
thought
to
there
make sure
were
that
no
you're
laws.
drunk.
Yeah,
because you have to drive
No,
drunk.
Mexico City is they got their shit together a little bit more than the North.
Nah, really? Is it an actual city?
10 million people there.
Yeah, just because there's a lot of people doesn't mean there's any working
Yeah, it's
government.
a fucking war zone. It's a fucking nightmare there, man.
I had a lobster named Paco.
Really?
Yeah.
How quickly did that get eaten?
You
we
had a
ate
pet lobster?
Yeah, we ate a bunch of mushrooms and then ate him. It was a lot of fun.
I thought really? I thought when you're on mushrooms, you give character traits to the sidewalk or to the door that you're trying
Or
to
the
enter.
lobster.
But you don't eat it, so you ate the lobster on mushrooms?
Yeah.
And you killed it while you were on mushrooms?
Well, like suffocated.
How else
are you going to get his power, Ben?
What do you mean? How did you get his power, Holden?
You eat him. You eat him flesh out.
This is the last thing I would want to do on mushrooms, is to kill an animal that I already named and
We
then
went
eat
to
it.
the store. We bought a lobster. I told him I wanted to keep it as a pet. We were tripping and we thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And so he was like, all right, but you need salt water. So he gave us a bunch of salt water. We put the lobster in the salt water.
Okay.
And it kept shitting in the salt water. And then we took it out. We started playing with it. And it started to die. So we cooked it and ate it.
Holy fuck, do I wish I could have walked in on this apartment while you guys are tripping nuts playing with the lobster. What did it look like when you were playing with the lobster?
I mean, we were having a great time. Lobster was, sick.
And I was dying because it was out of water and everything.
Did it screech though when you put it in the water? 'Cause
That's
that
not,
would fuck
they
me.
don't actually scream. It's actually their shells separating.
Yeah, it's like the air coming out of
Yeah,
the
it's
shell.
whistling through them as their meat cooks.
But I feel like that would fuck with me if I was on mushrooms
Yes.
hearing something shrieking in a pot of
Not
boiling
me.
water.
There was a woman at the grocery store that had elephant head syndrome, and that freaked with me. That fucked him.
Oh, that'll do it on,
yeah,
on
the
any number of
killing
things.
the lobster was easy.
I love that you said freaked, which would have been not a curse word. You had to change it to make sure that you said the curse word.
Well, freaked with me, it's like, what is he, a 12-year-old girl?
So
that freaked with me.
No, you saw a real elephant head lady?
Yeah.
It's Tallahassee.
Everything happens in Tallahassee.
I can't imagine a worse smell. Like, you don't do too many drugs anymore or drink that much, but you used to do quite a bit of hallucinogenics and
Yeah,
the
I used to love hallucinogens.
Can
It
you
was my
imagine?
favorite.
Can you imagine a worse smell than a fish store when you're tripping nuts on acid or mushroom?
It was an Albertsons.
What's that?
It was an Albertsons.
It's your store.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's like a ShopRite.
It's a grocery store.
I see. It's not just a
Albertsons.
fish
Yeah,
store.
Food Lion.
Oh, I thought it was just a fish.
Piggly
store.
Wiggly.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Piggly Wiggly.
Skags.
All right.
I don't think I'd want to get involved in like ripping open
No.
a lobster.
I agree.
But if I already lived through the elephant lady, anything's.
How elephant
I would
was
freak
she?
out with that.
She
man.
had big ass head stuff
Like
going
lumps?
on. Big lumps, yeah.
Dude, there's just no God when you
yeah.
see that.
No, exactly. One huge nostril and like like an eye up top. It was
Yeah, it was
fucking
her
horrible.
fuck hole.
Yeah.
And I was tripping.
What animals
Face.
was she looking at?
What animals was she looking at? I think she was just trying to pay for her food and get back home so people stopped screaming at her.
Mostly you and your friends there already?
Get back to her house where the neighborhood kids dare each other to touch her first step.
Maybe she was just a beautiful woman and you guys were tripping really hard. Marcus, let's see what an elephant woman looks like.
Or that's a person with elephantitis.
Oh,
of the
elephantitis.
face. Yeah.
Do you think a
Holy
lot
Lord.
of them die by trying to cut the lumps off their face?
Absolutely.
I would try and cut it off my face.
Oh,
Yeah?
God.
I
Can't you
suppose
fix
so.
that now? I mean, that should only exist in South America or something.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Or Africa.
Florida.
God knows.
Oh, man. Is that kind of a starfish eye? What is that?
God, I have no idea. I've
Oh
never
no,
seen.
it's on the inside of his eyelid.
All right, get rid of it, Marcus. I almost fucking vomited. It looks like the guy has what are the fish eggs?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
what do you-
Caviar?
Caviar in
His
his
eye
eyes.
looks like the bottom of a starfish.
Or like the pit in Star Wars, in the
Sarlacc
desert.
pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Holden's
terrible. He's
asshole.
poor.
Am I right?
Yeah. I guarantee at least one of those fucked up looking people has like a wife.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
because they have to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always weird. It's like I can never. It makes you really feel like a piece of shit when you're single and you see people like that can get married. you
Yeah,
know?
kissing all over the place. Yeah. But you know what, Jackie? I don't think that that's true. People with elephantitis and disformed people, everyone's like, oh, they have to be nice. I think they tend to be very mean.
Well, of course they're mean, but
Yeah.
but to have a life and to get through the day, you should try to be nice because
Yes.
you're horrendous looking.
That's a good point.
Marcus,
That's what my
gotta
mom
stop.
That's what
said.
Holden does.
That's
My
what
mom
you should
always
say to
said.
them if they're ever mean to you.
Yeah.
But you're horrendous looking.
You're fucking
You should at least be nice.
Yeah. If I
I'm
had
even. I'm
teardrops-
acting like you're a normal person here.
Yeah.
and that's hard for me to do.
Oh, my God. Because I just want to scream boogity, boogity, boo at you.
Yeah.
That's what they should scream.
When I was a sapling, when I was like a seed, my mother would be like, before you leave the house, be nice. And I wouldn't. So she'd hit me in the head with a hammer until I'd be nice. Because I'd knock out some brain cells. I lose all the hate in me, It was like, it was a way to kind of get rid of some of my brain.
Yeah, like a lobotomy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but then the hate comes back. The hate certainly always comes back, doesn't it, Marcus?
Yes, it
absolutely
does.
does.
So
You
this
have to
guy
train
was, this man was. I'm not actually sure how we got to Elephant Head here. Oh yeah, your mushroom story.
Yeah.
So the fellow was pulled over with a parakeet in the car. Did he kill the parakeet or what happened?
No. Animal surveillance brigade officers were called to take the mouthy critter away, but they eventually allowed him to accompany his owner to prison after it was feared the bird would die if separated from his owner.
So they just.
Because it gets sad and it pecks itself to death.
Is that real?
Yeah. Birds are very emotional.
I just
Really?
can't believe it. I didn't know that parakeets could talk. Parrots talk. I've had parakeets before. They're fucking dumb as shit. That is a parrot. That is not a
Is
parakeet.
it not a parakeet?
I think parakeet. I think that is a typo.
So it's a parrot.
Yeah, the New York
is the
Daily
bird
News really
knower?
out to lunch on this one.
Well, they're just copy and pasting from some Mexican news wire.
Actually, they are. They're copy and pasting it from El Universal.
That's not bad.
They don't know anything down there.
So the parakeet can't talk, but the parrot can.
Yes.
I bet parrots are cheaper in Mexico.
Probably.
You can get a toucan.
Yeah, maybe that's where we
They
should
go.
get Kevin's bird.
That would be great.
Is that really their noise?
That's the way a toucan talks.
Not bad.
What was it saying just then?
Oh man, you don't fucking want to know what it was saying to me just then.
All the answers. That's right. I forgot about Kevin's bird. Obviously, Kevin's been very busy. For those wondering where he is, he's in L.A. right now doing exceptionally well. But that African gray that he wants, I think we still only have $5 towards the bird. So-
$5 pledged.
Pledged.
We
Not
don't
even-
have $5 in
That's
our
good.
hand.
Don't
I'm going to
send him
pledge
any
another
money.
$5 right now.
Oh, we got $10 on it. We got 10.
There you go.
$10.
This
I'm
is
in the money
big.
these days.
What are they? $3,000, Marcus?
Yes, absolutely. They're
Almost
extremely
there.
expensive birds. Yes.
Almost there.
Well,
That's
the
for
duo
sure.
was taken to El Torito, the capital city's hangover prison, where anyone found driving with more than the legal.
Really? Sounds like my everyday life.
It's a mental state.
It's a fucking soccer stadium.
Yeah, they got a name for it and everything. El Torito, the hangover prison.
Oh, man. Everyone's just like 100,000 Mexicans just going, Oy, ay,
Oh, mi madre, mi madre.
con peso no bueno.
Sounds
They
like a
drink a
good
lot.
show. Well, at the hangover prison, they do. Yeah. Or they did. Well, that's very fun. That's great. You ever have a bird, Laker? You ever have a bird growing up? You had an animal, a dog maybe that died?
Not a cat.
You had a cat and it died.
Yeah, it died eventually.
Yeah.
They do that.
What was the cat's name?
Nikki. It was my brother's
Nikki?
cat. I don't know. We lived in Staten Island. My brother wanted to give it some like kind of guinea name. So
Nicky the cat.
my brother wanted to be Italian, because everybody's Italian.
Okay.
And we weren't.
Oh, that's wrong.
And
Why would he want that?
I don't know, because he was tricked into it.
Yeah,
I think it was
guess
normal.
So. Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of Italians, so he gave it this awful name to his cat. But it was an all right cat. It was always out. And,
Just running around.
Yeah, just running around. And
Nickies will
one
do
day it
that.
died. Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd it die? Car?
I
Stress?
just dropped dead. I don't know. I was like 12 or 13 years old.
Wow, that's long for a guinea cat.
I think so.
My roommate's got a cat. It's 10. It's very nice, but
That's not bad.
It makes me think that's going to die soon. If Lakers
it's
died
gonna
at 12.
No,
all
man.
die
The last
soon.
one, my girlfriend's cat lived to 23.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
right,
Yeah.
good.
Wow.
They all live a lot longer than Chihuahuas. That's what I know.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
God. Is that why you're
Bringing
showing
up a
chest hair?
bummer.
I'm not showing
Kissel
chest
has
hair,
a V-neck
Jackie.
on today.
It's laundry day.
Okay, but
Come on.
it's because of Gidget, though. You want to talk about it?
No, it's fine.
Gidget died.
One of Ben's dogs died.
Oh, that's sad.
right. A dog
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
take
He
care
wasn't
of
watching
died.
it well enough.
I was.
I met that dog, right?
Yeah, it probably tried to bite you. I'm
It's
sure
the
it was a
meanest.
terrible dog.
Out of all the dogs, it was the worst one.
Yeah,
And all the dogs are terrible.
And you've
Yeah.
you've been with these dogs
for years. 6 years with that dog. Yeah,
Yeah, you've been
real nice.
stealing from those people for a long time.
Well, let's not bring that up. Come on. Everyone needs a dog nanny for dogs that don't need a nanny.
I've got a Chihuahua story.
Let's do that one.
Oh, for Gidget.
That's right, in honor of Gidget.
In
Rest in
puppy
peace,
hell.
fucking.
She is definitely in
Piece of
hell. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
They're the worst kind of dogs.
They're the
They
worst
are
dogs.
cute dogs. They love the one owner, though. They're
That's
sort of
the
like
thing.
cats.
They're very loyal to the one owner.
Yeah, so if it's your dog, then you'll love it.
I grew up with a little dog named Miho.
And your parents
Mio?
liked it more than you, right?
No, but that wasn't my parents' dog. It was my buddy Pat's dog.
Oh,
And
okay.
Every morning he'd wake me up at like 8 a.m, just biting on my head when I'd sleep over there, And I'm always like, Miho, get off it. My buddy had a lot of lizard. I'm surprised it didn't get eaten by a snake because my buddy had like pythons and shit.
is that why you scream "mijo" when you're jerking off?
Oh yeah,
Interesting, yeah.
No Miho, no Miho.
Oh, no mijo.
Yeah, and then it's just like fucking loads.
Yeah, man. I had a cool
Loads of
I had a cool necklace I used to wear in college a lot. Rope necklace,
Yeah.
I was slept over at my buddy's house, woke up, a chihuahua chewed it off my neck. I was so drunk I didn't notice. It's so aggravating. What a
Chihuahuas-
piece of shit dog.
You had a fucking disgusting hemp necklace on. You
that
don't need
dog
to wear
did you
that.
the biggest favor.
Yeah, exactly.
Better than any. That's the best friend you ever had.
I totally agree. Nobody told you that was a disgusting necklace, and the trial was just like, I'm going to eat that off his dumb fucking fat neck. That's disgusting and stupid. And
I
Dave
think it was
Matthews
trying to
Band
kill me.
sucks. It was not trying to kill you, Eddie. It was a sweet dog.
All right, what happened to this one? This one die?
Chihuahuas are on the loose in an Arizona neighborhood and flooding animal control offices with reports of the roaming strays.
This happened in Detroit, too.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did. Animal control are having a rough time unleashing officers to patrol the area due to the unusually high number of calls, sometimes a dozen at one time.
Well, they made that law against gays. Who's going to take care of all the chihuahuas?
You get the gays out of Arizona, Chihuahuas go free. I like that. I think
That's why
that's
they're roaming.
It's a very good point. It's a very good point. What a way to die. That's not the. Is it
Ripped apart by fucking chihuahuas.
How many
man.
chihuahuas do you think it would take?
10?
10?
10?
Yeah, I think
No
so.
way.
25.
I could kill
No.
10 chihuahuas in one sitting.
You couldn't.
Oh,
Don't
no,
say
Eddie.
that.
Yeah, literally by just
Absolutely.
sitting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, just belly flop on a bunch of them and then start punching them in the fucking face. They weigh 3 pounds. Fucking
Yeah, but they're so vicious.
stepping on their backs and breaking their spines and
Look at
kicking
that
them around.
picture.
Yeah.
I'd say very easy. 15 would be the tipping point. I
15?
think. I
Not
think
if
I
you
could
got a
take.
sword.
I think 14. I could take. Yeah. Well, I'm saying bare hands.
Eddie, you don't have a sword in this
You don't have a
situation.
sword, you're just getting the mail from your front yard.
And
They
you have
all
a hemp
fucking run
necklace,
up on
a
you.
hemp bracelet on, hemp fucking ankles
Yeah,
That'll
my
keep
fucking
him off
peace
ya.
died with that chihuahua. I'll tell you that much. I was a peaceful man with a hemp necklace. That chihuahua's fucking upset the wrong bear.
Oh my goodness. I just love Eddie in that Far Side cartoon when you're posting up that missing dog poster, but then the dog's on in your ass.
I remember those.
Remember that?
Yeah,
It was
I
very,
remember
very
those.
funny.
Farside was very
Farside.
funny. Yeah.
Oh, Far Side was the best.
Yeah, loved it.
He was
Loved it.
Gary Larson.
My uncle.
Was that your uncle?
No.
You fucking wish.
I'm the only Larson.
What's the married couple? The Lockhart? The
Lockhorns.
The Lockhorns.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Because they lock horns.
Yeah.
They're always angry with each other, huh?
Did you never get it till
I
now?
never got
Well,
that
I
till
didn't
now
give a
either.
fuck about the lock.
Isn't that something?
You learn something new every day. Every day.
I know. They're very, very funny.
I think you just had to get a comic strip in the newspaper sometime in the 1930s, and you're set for. You don't have to be funny for the rest of your life.
Forever and ever.
Charlie
and ever.
Brown was not fucking funny.
It was endearing, though.
It was sweet. That was the
No,
whole
they were
point.
all poor.
Yeah. that's why it was endearing.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to fucking watch poor
So
kids.
what did you
Same with
like,
the fucking
Scrooge
Little
McDuck
Rascals.
or like?
I loved Garfield.
They were doing
Because he ate so much.
Yes, he does.
lasagna.
But if you read like a Garfield in the paper, that shit wasn't funny.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
There was never
There
anything
was some funny stuff in
Far
there.
Side was the
Yeah.
only one that actually made me laugh ever.
Far Side would be kind of funny.
Get Fuzzy is one that's out now that is legitimately funny.
Get Fuzzy's
Calvin
good.
and Hobbes.
Yeah.
Argyle sweater.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you read a whole collection of Garfield comics, like a thick book of them, after a while it kind of snowballs.
Yeah, it's madness.
There's a whole character, and her name is Bertha, and she's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
You're reading the comic strips?
No, I have the compendium of every single Garfield cartoon ever. For some reason,
Yeah.
growing up, we just had him always in the bathroom. So you read that shit
Yeah,
over
I had
and
them too.
over again.
It does snowball eventually.
Yeah, it's great.
Of course.
I bought a bunch of Garfield books because too stupid to read the normal ones.
Yes. I forget what's the name of the Garfield guy. He was a nice
John Arbuckle.
No, I know John Arbuckle, but the creator, I forget.
Jim Davis.
Jim Davis. My older
at you.
brother reached out to him, and Jim Davis sent him a signed bunch of Garfield things.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
a whole bunch of things. Yeah, my older brother loved Garfield, and now he's gay. So Jim Davis.
That's why I was always a Heathcliff man.
Heathcliff was awesome.
He was bad.
Yeah, but
too.
he was also poor.
He was an alley cat, though. There's difference between being a ruffian and being a shitty, idiot, poor kid.
So Heathcliff was not a shitty idiot.
He was a ruffian.
A
yeah.
shittiot. Yeah.
He wasn't a shittiot. He was ruffian. Because the other ones, they
Okay.
were like, oh, but maybe tomorrow will be better. Fuck it. It's not going to be better. It's
No.
always going to be bad.
Tell you what, Riff Raff was a faggot.
Riff Raff?
Yeah, man.
Which one is Riff Raff?
Riff Raff's like Heathcliff, but he couldn't hold fucking stone to Heathcliff.
Was he in Heathcliff?
No. He
Riff
was
Raff
a
was
rip-off.
another one?
Yeah, he was a
So
rip-off.
it was Garfield Heathcliff, which is a ripoff of Garfield, and then Riff Raff was a ripoff of
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What about Snoopy's cousin Spike? He was pretty cool. He lived out in the desert.
Didn't he have a mustache?
Yeah, he had a
him.
mustache.
Like,
He's
you
always
kind of
getting
look
drunk.
like Spike.
Yeah.
I thought Spike was Fonzie's nephew.
Well, this is great. Welcome to the uncle version of the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. I'll tell you, kids got to start drinking, This is good. Good. I'm just about to ask my nephew to go buy me a pack of smokes and throw him the keys to my car.
They kill these chihuahuas yet, Marcus?
No, they haven't killed the Chihuahuas. This is
not
Melissa
Sochi.
Gable with Maricopa County Animal Care and Control says we compared the number of calls we got in 2013 from that area to similar areas in town, and the calls from Maryville were 3 times higher than surrounding areas. Part of it is that these animals aren't spayed or neutered, so they're out looking for a mate and are having babies, which also contributes to the problem. And Chihuahuas are one of the most common breeds found at animal shelters.
Cute
Because-
babies having babies.
Catch
huh?
and release, man. Catch him, fucking snip it off, shove him back out there.
No, just murder it when you catch it.
No, you can't murder it.
Put it in
We're
a
not
sack and
Russian.
bang it against the wall.
This is America,
That's
goddammit.
right.
Chihuahuas are very horny animals.
You
course
think
they
so?
are.
Yes, they're incredibly humpy.
Yeah?
Didn't yours? Didn't.
No.
All dogs are
No.
humpy.
Get you to no love. No love in her heart whatsoever.
My lady, she had a Chihuahua, and it humped the world. It would hump everything it could find.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't fixed or anything?
No, I don't know if it was. I think it was fixed. It still just humped.
They all hump. It just depends on if they shoot jizz all over your pants. The worst, you ever get jizz on your leg from a dog?
No.
Yeah.
Like a bear leg?
Well, Ben has, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, no, not from the dogs I take care of. I had a couple of friends when I was growing up, and I say a couple because there was a couple of them that would have their animals allowed to. They would have toys for their animals to just hump, and they would just be full of dried dog cum. But it was just like known. It was like one was a dolphin, the other was like a big bear, and I thought it was was disgusting.
What does it smell like?
It's just old. I mean, what
Smells
animal?
like human cum?
Yeah, it's just just
Cum is cum?
Dog
Old
cum.
dry
Change
gum.
smells from fucking animal to animal?
I don't think so.
Whole world gone mad? What's happening?
It didn't seem like.
I think dog cum is warmer than human cum.
No, why would it be warmer?
Dogs
thought
are
it was
close
hot to
enough
the
to
touch.
people.
Yeah.
Like fish cum would be different. It's got to be, right? It's got to be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
stringier or something.
Oh yeah, that's all. Never warm. There's no way that it's ever.
No, it can't be warm.
It immediately hits there with the water.
I have cold cum, though.
Of course you do.
Yeah, it
you're
comes
cold-
out in blocks sometimes in the winter.
you're cold-blooded, so that makes sense.
It's like a bouillon cube.
Yeah.
Jizz.
It's very interesting.
I make little martinis with it.
I found something interesting. Ben, do you ever find a fishy smell around your dogs? Does that ever happen? Like just, I don't know where, like kind of fishy.
like a scallop.
I guess.
yeah, like
type
a scallop.
smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the dog's anal gland spontaneously emptying.
Well, now
What
isn't
does that
that
mean?
something? And then I immediately ordered Chinese food.
So is this just
that
like
is
salty?
great.
Yeah,
Dog
it's,
water
yeah. The
coming out
dog
of its
leaves
ass?
a clear or brown mucus-like small discharge from the anus onto the carpet, couch, or whatever they happen to be.
Is that
sitting
when
on.
it's dragging its ass?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't need to get
Smells
into
like
it for.
fish.
Smells like fishy fish.
Yeah, I'm sure I've smelt that quite a bit, and
Yeah, it's
right.
probably rubbed all over your clothes.
Yep. Good
Even
point,
that
Ed.
V-neck that you're wearing right now.
Right. Thank you, Jackie.
I like his sexy, fun V-neck.
It is just a shirt.
He's such a hipster right
It's-
now.
no,
It's
it's
fun.
Just, it's a deeper V than I've ever seen on you
Yeah.
before.
It's just I don't have any shirts right now, so that is
Not that
fine.
deep of a V.
I thought you
Seen
could
deeper.
stretch the neck hole out with your head.
I think that's what happened.
Oh my goodness! This isn't every first date you've ever been on, Laker.
Fathead Kissel.
Yeah, big old
Fucking
fathead
stupid
lady.
big ass head.
I'll tell you.
Goddamn basketball brains.
Filled
Tell
with
you
air,
what,
not brains.
Kissel comes home half the week these days. He
Oh,
is
yeah.
putting it
yeah.
out there. Absolutely.
Ladies are loving it.
Are you spreading your seed?
No. Just walking around. I think that
Yeah, he's
Sounds like he's spreading his fucking seed.
there is no
Putting it in the chickens, baby.
There's no seed. I was talking to a buddy though who had a friend who had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend, the friend found out a boyfriend
friend is you, right, Ben?
No.
Okay.
I have no friends.
So the friend is you.
Yeah. That is fun.
Fell into
Anyway,
our trap.
so this chick, she ate some human flesh, right? She
Yeah.
ate human flesh in Thailand, and then she talked about it with her boyfriend, and then he broke up with her over it. And I thought that was a little bit ludicrous because it was presented in front of her. So the question that
It's
I...
not like she fucked a black guy.
All right, there we go. I mean, a reasonable...
Well, now that calls into question: what race was the person?
the flesh?
This is a question that I thought of.
No, you said it. You did it.
Marcus, maybe you can Google, do different races taste different when it comes to human flesh? But
This
Jackie,
really is the dirty uncle episode. It really is. We're talking about Garfield and fucking interracial.
Because if you're in Thailand, you eat like a Thai person.
sure.
I say that's on them.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not gonna break up with the lady over it if you
Now,
find out
if
she
she
ate some
ate
human
like
flesh.
a white person, now that's fucked up.
That's upsetting to you. But what if she ate the white person like in Queens, where it's mostly white people? That's okay?
No, you can't do that. You got to be out of the country to eat
Yeah,
people.
Queens
Yeah.
is the most multicultural place on the planet. Why would you eat a white person there?
I don't know.
I
never
bet you
know.
could get flesh in Queens, though. Human flesh. Definitely.
Flushing, definitely. You
Yeah.
ever seen those freaking Korean markets?
Yeah, so it's like eating a Sbarro while you're in New York City. You would have a more diverse human flesh.
I'd
if you were
try
in
it, yeah. Especially if I was in Thailand.
You would try it? I would try it as well.
Yeah, 100%.
If it's served in front
There's
of
a certain
you.
level of like, you only go to Thailand once kind of
Hopefully.
situation. I'd fuck
Yeah.
a fucking man girl, and I'd fucking eat some.
It'd be nice, like-
I'd eat some bird fetuses, and I'd
Ooh,
have
yeah.
some human
Yeah.
flesh.
It'd be nice. You're out to dinner with a bunch of friends. They bring the kid out to you. You meet it. You say hello. You shake its head. They bring it back in the kitchen.
Are you tripping on mushrooms when you do this too, Eddie?
Swimming around in a little tank.
Jesus Christ.
Swimming around a little tank. You're just like, I like that one. I like that one. That's a meaty small
Sir, this
man,
is just a
no
municipal
woman's
pool.
house. That's a delicious looking girl, boy. I'll have that one over there.
So Ed, not everything's a lobster tank, Ed. Those are kids. This is the public pool. We gotta go. The mushrooms are starting to kick in for me.
Can I have two?
Good Lord.
Will you let him have two?
He can have as many as he wants.
Will you break up with him over it?
I would not. I would not break
Well,
up.
see, but I feel like you have a bit more of a horror mind, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
most everyday people can't handle the idea that the person they're with would do such a disturbing thing. See, for me, that's kind of a turn on that they would do such a disturbing, crazy thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't marry him.
You would not marry
You would
him.
not marry. But you're not marrying
Really?
anybody at this point.
good point.
Yeah, you hate
I
women.
see. I think
All
I agree
Ed's decision.
with Lakers rules. I think Lakers rules are the best of all. It's like you didn't eat something that is me, but like anything brown, yellow, anything else, you are able to eat.
So,
what you
if,
said,
so if
right,
you're
Laker?
Asian, you can eat a white guy.
I mean,
she
that
kinda
was the
paraphrased.
spirit of the sentiment.
Yeah, it's always a little bit more racist.
It's not me. So you don't look at me and see a ribeye, even though I wish he did, but he doesn't.
Right.
So that's fine.
Well, I did find on the internet, I found a message board, do black people taste different than white people?
Oh, God. What is this message?
I'm doing a stand-up bit on this, by the way. White people taste like this. Black people taste like that.
What it says is,
Can't wait to find out.
black people taste like coffee. That's why they don't drink it. It would be like drinking themselves.
That is
Coffee.
I've never heard of that. What?
No.
That's
Black
a
people
great
drink
But think about it. Have you ever seen a black person drink coffee?
Yes, constantly.
My girlfriend is the manager of a coffee shop and she's black.
I can't
Does she
even deal.
drink?
But she's got a British accent.
Yeah.
So that doesn't count.
That makes you suspicious.
Suspicious.
She was any more multicultural. She'd be a terrorist.
All right. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that is. Good Lord. No, but I
Tastes
agree.
like coffee.
I think it's respectful. If I died, I would donate my eyes to science and whatever organs still exist, and then people can eat. I think it's nice to be eaten, be wanted in post-mortem.
I'd let
would
you
be
eat my
sour.
nose, Ben.
Well, thank you.
It's a meaty nose. It's a good nose.
That's what I want to eat.
What part do I get?
Of me?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I have a lot of loose skin, so there's Kissel crackles all around. And then,
Cracklins.
No, we'll be too full after that.
well, there's still an entree round, so don't.
Rump roast.
I feel like I would probably taste the best on this whole table because I used to be fat, then I was thin, then I was strong, and I feel like I'm marbled. I feel like I would have a nice. I feel like I would have a nice piece of meat. I think I
Kobe
would have a
Kissel
nice-
beef.
Totally, yeah.
Totally.
I don't know. I think Marcus would be the best one to eat.
Marcus is stringy and tight.
No, he's muscle.
He's too
you eat the
lean.
muscle.
He's not muscle. He's skinny.
You guys seen this ass? It's
I hate
big,
his ass.
it's plump, it would be delicious.
I bet Ed tastes like a cigar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
taste
true.
good.
Well,
I
we
do
go
not.
ahead and call that.
Yeah, I need Jackie.
Yeah.
I'm too fatty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
You do get the
Okay,
feeling
all
if
right.
you took a bite of Ed, you would exhale smoke. Like somehow.
Right? I feel like, am I drinking scotch here? Am I drinking a fine scotch?
Yeah, I think you'd want to eat a woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we take better care of ourselves.
I would
Yeah,
definitely
Jackie.
eat a woman over a man.
Yeah. You think so?
I know so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Easier to kill.
I feel like the Marlboro Man would be really good to eat.
Marlboro, man.
Yeah,
Smoked
it's like
inside.
because it's like I get my nicotine fix, but also like you imagine like eating the ass of a man that rode a horse
I mean,
for a while, you know?
I'm thinking of like a fisherman's wife.
that would be good, Eddie.
Okay, yeah.
So we have two different, this is.
Salty.
I'm going to do a whole nother stand-up bit. The differences between men and women, huh? One wants to eat a fisherman's wife, and the other wants the Marlboro Man's asshole.
Well, you don't want to eat a guy
my.
that died of cancer. I don't even think you want. I think you want like a 20-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
right? That's probably perfect.
Absolutely.
I feel like honestly, a man girl would probably be great, like a Thai man girl,
Yeah.
because they're all very
Too tight.
fit.
I want someone a little fat.
I think I'd taste like a burned down forest mixed with Nickelodeon slime.
That's probably
Yeah,
true.
gack.
All right. Well, let the Roundtable of Gentlemen page decide what people you want to eat the most.
I'm going to say it again, too. We got a taint now. Send us some balls for the
Yes,
love of-
Oh man, we didn't talk about the taint. Did you guys look at the picture of the taint?
No, I didn't look at the picture.
Laker, a fan sent in a picture of
Is he a
Justin's
fan?
taint.
Do you want to
Or is
see
he
it?
just
taint? We're
Of-
getting
of
dick
whose
pics.
taint?
His own taint.
Okay.
I mean, his tits too, and we got pussy.
I mean, I gotta
costume
see it
stuff.
now. I guess.
Did you guys look at the picture? Did everyone look at it?
My face
didn't
is
look.
in it.
Yeah, you should. You have to
Some
look
people
at
have
it
looked
now.
at it. I haven't seen it yet.
No,
jeez.
All right. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's not so
Covered
bad.
a wart with Holden's face.
Yeah, he had a wart.
It is. It's a nice job that he didn't like show the balls or anything.
That was
No, he
nice.
really
Just the
did
taint.
he did a great job on it.
Just the taint. So thank you out
Just the
there.
taint.
Yeah,
Send in balls.
I'm not gonna say his name. He did not use an alias at all.
Well, he
Or-
definitely looks of age. Also, so I don't think we got to worry about that.
Holy
I loved it though. I really did. I stared at it for a really long time.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I never stare at a taint. And then I'm like, maybe I should be staring at
I'll
them
tell
more
you what.
often.
If you look up on the taint for the guys there, we go. Whoa! It makes us a little crazy.
No, you
I
use
love getting my
knuckle.
taint
You
wet.
use
Use
knuckle.
knuckle up. Ooh, God, yeah.
Knuckle.
It's not even necessarily pleasurable. It just makes you go like, whoa, like you're getting tickled, but more weird. Yeah, it's good.
Yep. That is great. You know, I always say more taint talk.
Yeah, there's a
Did you
weird.
look at the taint?
I saw it. Yeah, the man looks like a 8-year-old
looks
Croatian or
virile.
something. Very
No, he looks
old,
strong.
Yeah.
That's a hairy
Yeah, I
man.
love
Very
it.
hairy.
Yeah, but yeah, we've got taint and
Yeah.
we've had dick, but we don't have any balls. Still no
I mean,
balls.
these are not. I mean, I think are we supposed to be looking at like women?
Sure,
We got a clit,
fine.
we got some breasts.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
pussy. We got breasts.
I love it. I love
See a
all
woman's
of this.
taint.
Woman's
I just
taint.
feel like we
Women
were-
don't have taints.
Yeah, they do.
You know, under
Not the-
tit.
under tit.
I want to see some under
Oh,
tit after
that
not
is
showering
the
for a
best.
couple days.
And we did have someone on the Roundtable page post a nipple asking us to judge.
Right.
I don't
Whether
know.
it was
I feel like
him,
that
his
was a-
wife, or his child.
That was
And
a
I'll tell
man.
you, you
was
should lose
definitely a man.
custody of both. It was disgusting.
I
it was
support this man. You're Holdenator Ho. Thank you,
Jesus
Holdenator's
Christ.
Ho.
He is not a
Holdenator
Holdener.
Ho.
He's obviously Japanese. It was directed towards me, and I think it's yours because there was no breast. It's an unfortunate
You guys
woman
can
that
have
you're
them.
with, and it's
I mean, what
too
are the other
hairy to be a
options?
child.
The other option is that he went up to his 10-year-old kid and took a picture of his breast and
I would be
posted it on the
fine
internet.
with it.
You know,
Is that obscene?
It's a male kid.
Yeah.
It's like we're not trying to. No one's beating off to it.
No.
It's just a guessing game.
it's just
Holden.
disgusting. Chris, you look visibly stunned, and you do a bunch of disgusting things, so I know we're in wrong territory.
Well, once you get the kid involved, then it gets really hot.
Yeah, get that nipple, kid. Get that nipple,
It's
kid.
like, hey, listen, he probably didn't put the kid's nipple, but it could be.
But it could be.
Yeah,
Gee,
no,
and
that's
that's
the
the,
thing.
glory.
And really,
But what if his kid's 30? You know.
Well,
we
you
don't know.
Yeah.
but even like a kid nipple, that there's nothing wrong with a kid nipple, right?
No.
That's totally
As
legal.
long as it's a boy.
Yeah, boy nipple.
There's lots of pictures of me with my shirt off when I was a
I
kid.
think.
And they're gross.
Yeah. Yep, that's true.
Now, if it's a baby girl,
That it's wrong.
That's wrong.
Correct?
I don't
Right?
think
It's a baby. I think if it's a baby, it's fine.
It's a baby. It's okay. Under 4.
How is eating human flesh the third worst thing we're talking about? What is happening? What's happening here?
We're just trying to see what we need to delete off our hard drive.
Boundaries.
I see, yeah.
Trying to figure it out.
You like that taint licked Laker? You ever have a girl do that?
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
It's fun stuff, huh?
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's like a surprise. It's like a fantastic surprise.
Yeah.
So what story brought us here?
The Chihuahuas.
The Chihuahua. Holy Lord. We're talking about one of God's greatest creatures, and it's turned into this.
Ooh, we can go to Japan.
Let's do that.
Okay. If you please.
If you don't, please.
All right. Very good.
Siamese cats.
Marcus Aryan Nation will take you both down. This week.
You don't like Japanese either, Aryan. Piece of shit.
Well, you guys are
Why
whispering. It is a recorded program. And those are microphones in front of your face.
This is Holdenator Nation. Holdenator Nation making.
This week,
is so-
staff at a zoo in Tokyo practiced capturing escaped animals by chasing around one of their colleagues wearing a gorilla suit.
Yay! Was it Ed?
I wish.
Isn't this like the role of a lifetime?
Oh my
It
god.
really is great.
Visitors gaped as scores of helmet-wearing keepers surrounded the gorilla with cars and nets. Staff then pretended to tranquilize their coworker, who swooned dramatically and collapsed to the ground. The acting ape was immediately wrapped in a large net and hauled away on a truck.
This is ridiculous. He couldn't possibly master the strength that an ape has.
No.
It's not the fucking same.
That's true, yeah.
But it's still, you're at the zoo. I'm sure it freaks somebody out.
Oh, definitely.
Japanese people are always playing these funny tricks on each other.
They are.
It's so cute.
Japanese game shows are for real. Yeah, this is really intense stuff.
You ever see the one where they made that crazy creature graphic where the guy, the creature suit where it was a raptor?
Yeah, and it came after the guy.
Yeah, and it looked
A velociraptor.
incredibly real.
And it looked incredibly real. This guy was in a full velociraptor costume and chased a dude down the hallway of
And
this
he
building.
fell to his knees and started crying.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Everyone's just laughing and shit.
They are funny. I don't think that we give the Japanese enough credit for their humor.
I mean, could you
it's
imagine?
very funny.
Could you imagine the psychological warfare that they would wrought if we did get back into a war with them? It would all be based on these game shows. It would
Totally.
just be like terrifying the soldiers with shooting them out on like ski slopes on Lazy Boys.
You ever
and
see
shit
the
like
one
that.
where they dress a little girl up like a seal and then lock her in like the polar bear area and then just fucking the polar bear starts going nuts trying to eat her?
I have
And
not
she's just
seen-
in a seal costume crying her eyes out. Her parents are laughing and shit.
They're a terrifying race.
That's good
Well,
comedy.
the stuff they jack off to is hilarious too. It's just great. All that they like wedding dresses a lot.
They
Wedding
love
dresses,
wedding
they like
dresses, and
anime.
they also like people coming on newscasters.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bukkake News.
Yeah,
That's the
Bukkake
best.
News. Yeah,
That's right. Bukkake News. I've seen that.
yeah, and she's just reading the news, and there's just guys walking up and coming all over her face, and by the time she's done with the news, man, she is glazed.
That should just be the regular news.
Glazed
You know,
news.
because they always have to put they always put like news chicks you want to jack to.
Always.
And
I agree.
so it's just like just take it all the way. Like why even like pretend that it's about broadcasting? Just have a dude just jacking on.
But
it.
the gas station was robbed in East New York today.
Oh, man, you could deliver and actually get back to some good hard news, you know?
I'd be more into the weather than anything else with that.
The Bukkake weather report.
Bukkake weather report.
Oh, that'd be
Is anybody
great.
actually getting off to bukkake here though? Like I
me.
can't. A glazing doesn't really set me off.
Well,
Marcus,
I mean,
I'm looking
sometimes it
directly
could be
at you.
fun. It all depends.
Yeah, every once in a while, I
I've
get in the
watched it
mood
for-
for just a fucking donut woman.
A nice donut gal, a Krispy Kreme
I've watched
lady.
it for like entertain, just to see what
Yeah.
that is, because it is fascinating to look at. But I'm not making fucking
Goofballs out.
I'm not goofballing over it.
Yeah, what do you think, Jackie? I mean, you're a lady. You look at some smut every now and again.
I feel like
Any
unless
desire?
she doesn't want it, like when she doesn't want it, then it's hot.
Then it's hot.
Yeah,
But if
other
they do
than
want
that-
it, then it's not so
Yeah.
good.
Screaming
Just
for
like-
more, you're just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a wall closes over.
yeah,
your
yeah.
vagina.
It's just like because then it's like she's a sick fuck. Right?
Yeah.
No, the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
is finding the one where she gets like 3 into it and then realizes the mistake that she's made.
Yeah, and then they're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
It's like
And then,
she has to like jack them off, and it's like some are like in her mouth, and they're all coming
It
all
just
over.
gets all
her.
cold, too, right on your face there. I mean, Laker, would you ever participate? Let's say you're number 8 in a 30-person bukkake scene. I mean,
Absolutely.
8
you
is
would
fine.
do it.
Yeah.
And because you have some prostitute experience. Have you ever done with been with a gal with a couple of guys around her, jacking off all around?
No, I've double teamed.
Okay.
Okay.
You know
Did
that
win?
big. That's nobody won.
And so it was you, a guy, and a girl, and
Yeah.
and you
That's,
enjoyed the experience.
So that's not a threesome at that point.
No.
You
No,
guys
no, it's a
know
double
that's
team.
a double team.
Yeah.
And there was at one point this woman. She like I was like 20.
And she was a prostitute,
No, she was just like some old like drug
Librarian.
addict.
and she was a very attractive woman.
No, she wasn't attractive at all, but she was there and down, you know. And
Full head of hair.
sure,
Teeth?
that
Spotty.
probably
Checkered.
missing one, probably missing
Yeah.
one too. But I remember at one point it was like me and my buddy, and she whispers into my ear, "Suck his dick," and I said no, and
She was trying to take control.
she wanted me to suck his dick, and I didn't.
No,
Yeah.
that's gross.
What were you
Stand-
guys all fucked up on that night?
There was, we drank a lot, and there was pills.
Okay.
And I was at this dude's place. He used to make speed in his kitchen, so it wasn't even like that. But I don't think that we did any of that. It was just a lot of drugs. He's dead.
He died.
He's dead. He had a pig valve on his heart. After a while of making your own speed. And,
yeah.
Yeah. He was like one of those older like dudes that just had an apartment that let like young people like party in. And, great dude.
Yeah, no, I knew a couple of those guys.
Yeah.
So about 45, 50 years old, he died?
Yeah, probably about that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The old dude that used to let us party at his house, we all called him Gummy Bear.
And he was a nice guy.
God. He was a very nice guy. Well, I mean,
how did you not get fucked as a kid?
Those dudes.
Look at the draw. Was it a good experience? Do you like the experience? Do you think about it in jack off? I mean,
I don't think about it in jack off, but yeah, I was. At the time, it was all right. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. And then you guys both just came on her face or something like that?
No, we didn't come on her. I think we ended up kind of separately, like banging in the other room.
Oh, I see.
But it started out we were all together.
And you were the first one to go in there, or the second?
No, I was the second.
Yeah, because it was his house.
Younger guy.
It was just like I was always, dude. Like any kind of
He's got good manners.
Yeah. Any kind of situation like that, I didn't have the confidence back then.
Yeah. And now you'd be the first guy to do it.
Now, yeah. Now I would.
Get on in there. That's good.
You put your time in, you've earned it.
Yeah. But
it sounds exciting, and that was your only gangbang situation.
Man, yeah, probably.
Well, what if it wasn't though, and you have another true story?
Now I think there's another, but not that ended with me just not fucking the girl, and the dude just did.
No confidence. You didn't have enough confidence.
Dude, that's terrible with chicks.
Yeah, I was in a situation where I thought it was going to happen. It just ended up me screaming please at the two girls for like a couple hours, and then we all fell asleep.
That's so nice to let you stay.
I know.
I'm going to kick you the fuck out.
Yeah,
did they kiss in front of you, though?
No. I can scream please until people pass out, and it's fine. But yeah, I got close. I got really close. I got a hand on a shoulder and a hand on a elbow.
Oh, that's not bad.
I got it got me
out
big.
when you talk about it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
You didn't try to like rub your dick on the elbow or something?
No, nothing like that. I rubbed my hand on my dick and then I rubbed the hand on the elbow.
Jake, you're
nice.
Close enough.
What was that, Laker?
I said close enough.
Oh, close enough. Are there ladies who really have the fantasy of fucking two dudes at once? That feels like a lot of work. I don't know.
No, it's
you
great.
think so?
Yeah, they got the holes for it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you got multiple holes. Fill up the holes.
Have you done
Have a good time. Sure.
You've had a couple of guys at the same time?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it on this podcast, though.
There's a whole separate show for that.
All right, well, let's get back to that Chihuahua news story, shall we?
No, we've moved on from Chihuahuas. Now we're on the light-hearted Japanese gorilla story.
This is actually
that I
good.
thought maybe would turn into some fun conversation about gorillas or
threesomes
people
and
running
sad
around.
times.
Yeah. Laker, what was your favorite drug you ever did?
I loved acid a lot. Well, and coke's a big, that's always fun.
Of course, yeah. Do you ever want to do them again? Because you've been sober for, what, 10 years?
Man, something like that.
Yeah.
A while. And I would love to do all these beers. I'd like to drink them all. I'd like to do a fucking amount of cocaine and just go crazy. I mean, one of these days I will.
And then you realize you have a positive mental attitude and it's all worth it.
Yeah, Ben, you should have a show where you just invite guests on and just cover the table of drugs and have all sober guests just have relapses.
I've been sober. I've been sober long enough that doesn't really affect me. The beers don't really affect me.
No, because you fuking did a bunch of drugs
but
and you fucked prostitutes. I mean, Tecates aren't turning you on.
No, but being drunk's so much fun.
It's great.
But
I'm loving it right now.
Kissel, you're the worst person in the entire world.
You're a horrible human being.
Your fucking big head, your fucking deep V.
Do you? This is a problem I had when I drank. I would shit my pants.
No, see, that's why you're sober. Yeah. It's like we don't shit our pants. We don't have like life altering, like horrible situations.
No, the pee-pee will happen though.
You can
Sure. You can pee.
I would piss on stuff.
Yeah, well, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Ben shit
Like
his
in an
friend's couch.
ashtray.
I didn't
or-
shit my friend's couch.
Yes, you did.
Couch.
No, there was a remnants. There was a sun kiss.
We talked about it for like 20 minutes. You shit on his couch.
I don't
Having an
believe
exaggeration.
anybody that's done like had a drink, like a real career of hard drinking, hasn't shit their pants. Like you lose control anytime. Everybody in AA would always be like would have a somewhere along this awful story, be like, I shit my pants, and then push my wife in the face, and blah blah blah, shit my pants, and the next thing you know, I'm locked up.
I've definitely shit my pants, but only sober like the next day.
Yeah, I've never shit my pants while
I always
drunk.
think it's gonna be a fart, and then you're
Oh, I see.
I would just wake up and I'd shit my pants. Yeah.
I remember when I lived with Ed, when we lived 4 people in a 1.5 bedroom, when he thought that he was in the bathroom, but in reality he was just in the corner, and he pissed all over my roommate's cowboy boots.
That's the only time I've ever done that.
But I remember her waking up and be like, Ed, you're not in the bathroom. Ed, stop pissing. Ed, stop pissing on my cowboy boots.
And then I hit her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we all went back to sleep. It was fine.
You're young, you know?
What a scary monster. That's what we forget. That's what the listeners don't realize sometimes. Ed is like really scary looking.
No, he's not. He's got a rainbow t-shirt on.
So you only pissed in like the wrong place once?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so these people. It would be nice. I wish you could do that too. I would love to have a beer with you.
One of these days.
We will. One of these days.
One day, just go off the rails.
It's normal. One beer.
What's wrong with you?
I feel like I need a little bit of notoriety, like a little bit of to have, and then have that
cause to celebrate.
To have that, and to have that relapse and be the hero that comes back from the relapse.
You know, pull like an Artie Lang.
Yeah. That would, and then everybody's like, oh, look at him, he's doing so good. You know, now it's just like it's been a while, and it's the hero thing's worn off. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, now you're just like good at being a human being.
Every once in a while, you got to fuck shit up, let people know what you're capable of, and they're like, oh, look at it.
That is true, though.
That's a good point.
The problem.
That is a very good point. All right, Marcus. Another news story, perhaps?
Yeah.
All right.
An Australian man who got a tattooist to ink a nearly 16-inch penis on his disabled pal's back without his knowledge has been jailed.
Why?
That makes sense.
Yeah, Christopher William Lord, 23, was locked up for 12 months after admitting to egging on artist Matthew Frank Brady, 24.
Who's more of an artist? Like this guy or a guy who works at Subway making sandwiches?
I mean, he draws. This guy draws.
It's a tattoo artist.
Look at the tattoo.
So he can't.
Oh, yeah, no, it's rough.
God.
Does
Does it say I love it underneath
I
it?
think it says I love cock, but they blurt out cock.
I would love
But they
something
didn't
like that on
blur
my
out
back.
the giant dick.
So why didn't they write cock lover with a U instead of an E on the lover?
They spelled love L-U-V. I guess he just told him to do the worst possible dick and balls that he could.
Right.
He did a year in jail?
The guy who encouraged the tattoo artist to do it did a year in jail.
So the tattoo artist did not do the year in jail.
No.
He's still giving people tattoos.
And terrible tattoos.
He's disabled. I feel like
the man who got tattooed.
How is he?
disabled.
I know,
How is
that's
he
what I'm saying.
disabled?
Isn't it funny? I feel like if I was disabled and someone pulls a prank like that, I'd be like, now I got a dick on my back.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Jackie?
Why did this guy go to jail? He shouldn't go to jail for that. It's funny.
The guy's autistic.
Is he autistic or is he paralyzed?
He's autistic, but let me give you a timeline. Okay, Lord was with Brady.
What?
At his Queensland... Lord, the guy who egged on the tattoo artist,
Okay.
and Brady, the tattoo artist himself, they were together at
The
his...
guy's name is Lord?
Yes,
Yes, his last name is Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, his first name is Christopher.
Okay.
All right.
Christ Lord?
That's a pretty fucking bold name for the parents to give him. I'll tell you that. Christ Lord.
So, they were at his home when the victim came to the door. Brady reportedly accused the man of raping a girl, which he denied before hitting him in the groin.
Okay.
Then,
So these guys in their minds, they're heroes. They're going to a rapist's house and
Was
they're
the
going to
rape
teach him
part
how
of the prank?
the rapist came.
I don't know where that comes in.
No. The autistic guy came to the other two guys' house, and then They told the autistic guy they blamed him for a rape, hit him in the nuts,
Oh my god.
and then after that they started downing rum, which led to Brady and Lord convincing the victim to have a yin-yang symbol along with a dragon and a tiger inked on his back.
Laker, are you sure? Are you sure you're sober and you haven't been to wherever? What's the name of this town?
Queensland. It's in Australia.
I feel like Dick and Balls is much better than a yin yang
With a dragon,
and a tiger.
Yeah,
That's pretty fucking badass.
No, it's not
No,
badass.
It's not. Oh, it's
was it
everything's
Chinese
equal
New
within
Year?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So Brady began to tattoo the man, but instead of drawing the agreed symbols, started outlining a giant penis and testicles, and underneath he wrote the obscene phrase, "I love cock."
I mean, you're drunk off rum. You think the guy's a rapist. It's kind of funny.
It's
But he's
kind of-
not
Not a rapist. They just called him a rapist to see him react to it, Ben.
Are you sure that's what happened, Ed? Maybe he is a fucking
We don't-
autistic rapist.
I mean, that's a good point.
I don't know.
Then he would be really good at it.
Yeah.
Autistic?
Best, yeah.
Unfeeling, you know?
I don't know.
What do they
I
do?
have no idea. I never heard of an autistic person raping anybody.
What would they
They
do?
can.
Yeah, they can.
Of course. Oh yeah.
They get hard. Oh, they get real hard.
Autistic people can do whatever normal
You lock
people
them up,
can do.
right? They still gotta lock them up.
Yeah, you gotta lock them.
Where do you put them? Do you put them in a jail? Do you put them in prison, or do you put them in like a
A
loony bin?
hangover prison.
Yeah, you put them in the hangover
Put
prison.
him in El
I see.
Torito.
Are they born with crab claws? You got to cut them off when they're a baby.
Yeah, and
that-
you beat them with it.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
they're smart again.
No, but honestly, a retard rapes a woman. What do you do with it?
I mean, well, the vast majority.
In a parade.
the majority
Yeah,
of
you're
people
talking
in
about a
prison are mentally,
retard.
stunted,
Retard
so.
versus autistic. Very different.
Autistic is like everybody now.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
autistic.
It's like a
There's
gluten
lots of
allergy,
autistic
yeah.
people in jail, probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just missed being autistic.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's like
Yeah.
the new shit.
Yeah, we were just dumb. and, like,
ADD was our thing.
ADD,
Our generation was
ADHD was me,
and then now everyone's like, and people actually do this where they're like, I'm a little autistic, but you know, like, blah, 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 you know,
Everybody's on that spectrum with gay. Everybody's a little gay, and
Sure.
everybody's a little autistic.
Yeah.
They're both
yeah.
on both spectrums.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great world.
That's right.
It's the
I mean,
future.
I feel like the
I
guy
don't
who
know.
had sex with a prostitute before you is less gay than you are, though, on the spectrum.
What?
I think he's less gay.
Who is?
The guy who
who's-
went first.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You would say so.
I don't think it's gay
I don't
as
think
much
it's
as
gay.
just not giving a shit.
This is how you
Yeah.
test it. You put a bunch of penises in a big bucket, right? And if the guy,
Severed penises.
if the guy can guess how many are in there and he gets hard from it, we know he's both.
No, but it used to be like you'd have to pick. Now no, you don't have to pick anymore.
Yeah,
Hey, you can fuck whoever you want. It's great.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's good future times.
But that's why this guy's a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
agree.
And afterwards, after the tattoo had been drawn, the victim fled the property and showed his back to other friends who told him what had really been drawn.
Oh my goodness.
He didn't want to look in a mirror once.
Yeah, he didn't see it. Yeah, he didn't look in the mirror at all.
Also, you're
Yeah,
gonna
like a sad
figure it
revelation.
out that they're not drawing a yin yang with a dragon and
It's like a
tiger.
huge penis.
This
Yeah,
is also
definitely
called
a
the
huge penis.
Croatian's dilemma.
Very interesting.
All right.
The balls might feel a little like a yin yang.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I guess.
I think it's the
Huge
balls
dick.
that tricked him.
Oh, and the dick was the dragon.
Yeah, see, they had to keep telling him that they were adding it, like first doing
And
the
I love
yin-yang.
cock was I love cock was a tiger underneath it.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Right.
that's pretty smart.
That's really smart.
I don't
Yeah, these
think he
guys
should
are
have gone to
brilliant.
jail. He shouldn't have gone to jail. That's it.
I mean, 1 year in prison. I feel like the guy encouraging the tattoo artist is still the tattoo artist that did it, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not sure why the one guy got a 12 months
the
in prison.
tattoo artist got nothing.
It's Australia.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think the tattoo artist got anything.
Yeah, tattoo artists in Australia are referred to as gods.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that.
It goes back to being a penal colony.
hey,
The tattoo artist ran everything.
dickables.
In
That's
order to
true.
become a tattoo artist, you have to actually put a tattoo on a crocodile's belly in Australia, which is, I think, why it's so difficult to become one.
I like it. Holden McNeely,
you,
everybody.
Kissel.
Yeah. No, that's a good point, though. I think
Thank
that's
you,
completely
Kissel.
true.
Crocodile
There's no
letter
doubt
reference.
about it. Absolutely.
All right, so we got one more story before we go to the segment for tonight.
All right.
Barbie wannabe Blondie Bennett is making her fantasy of becoming plastic a reality by using hypnotherapy to make her more stupid.
Yikes.
What? I mean, you know.
Oh, my God.
She wants to be dumb, so she's very smart, though.
In the latest...
Right now.
Yeah, in the
Now
she's
she is.
not.
No, if
No,
she's
because
doing this, then she's pretty fucking dumb to begin with.
Well, we'll see.
In the latest addition to a strict regime of spray tans, Botox, and lip fillers, the 38-year-old has up to 3 sessions a week to make her more vacant.
Man, she's only 38. She looks like she's 59.
Yeah.
And it appears to be working as the Californian admits to getting lost on the way to her mother's home, the house she grew up in.
She's just fucking dumb.
Yeah, all right. Never
And
mind.
her tits are
Jackie,
way
you're
too
right.
big to be Barbie, by the way.
Yeah, her tits are 32 double J.
That's exactly what
Double
Barbie's
J?
breasts are.
Good.
Also, her waist isn't small enough.
No, she'll
she
never
should
get
take out some fucking ribs. You're gonna fucking go to the gold? Do it right.
All right.
God, she said, when people ask why I want to be Barbie, I think, who wouldn't want to be? She has the best life. All she does is shop and make herself look pretty. She doesn't worry about anything.
She's like not real though. She's a toy.
No, but there's
It's
also
groped on by a bunch of
veterinarian
kids.
Barbies. There's like photographer Barbies
cookie
now.
Barbie.
Oreo cookie Barbie.
Black Barbie.
There's black.
Well,
Barbie.
there's a black one, but what is Oreo cookie Barbie?
It's just a Barbie in an Oreo cookie dress.
That's a
doesn't
great Barbie.
exist.
Yeah,
She has a
yeah,
hat
yeah,
too,
yeah.
right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's definitely a hat.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Getting groped
Really?
on by a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah,
kids.
it's for fat girls.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is a real thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm not being an idiot.
They did make a chunky Barbie, I believe. What do you think, Laker? Do you think that we need what do you think? I mean,
Chunky
Jack,
Barbie's got to cost more and more plastic.
Maybe.
Oh, hey,
I think-
Oreo Barbie's also black.
Oh, is it?
Oh, no.
Racist.
Yeah.
But does she act white? Is that the whole thing?
Good day.
Yeah.
There's also a white Oreo Barbie. There's also the Oreo Fun. There are actually 3 different Oreo Barbies. There's black Oreo Barbie, white Oreo Barbie, and Oreo Fun Barbie, who is white.
I don't even get the crossover here between Oreos and Barbies. It doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't think there should be fat Barbies. Just play with Ghostbusters.
Doesn't
think
Black
so.
Barbie have a different name, though? Is she just Black Barbie?
She's just black Barbie, yeah.
No, her name is like Timpani or something.
I thought her name was just Barbie.
No, they
No,
all
it's
have
Black
different
Barbie.
names.
It's literally Black Barbie. That's her fucking name, like Black Bart.
I mean, well, that's what I typed into Google.
Black Barbie.
Just black Barbie, yeah.
Type in what's Black Barbie's name.
Yeah.
All right, we got to figure this out. Do you think
Well, because
that,
there's Skipper, that's the little sister of
Sure.
Barbie. And then she has another brown-haired bitch. I think her name is something.
Yeah, the
Christine
brown
or
hair
something
girl's
like
a
that.
bitch, right?
Yeah, she's the bitch
Why
one.
is she a bitch?
Because she's a brunette.
The
She's
blonde
got
one
too
is nicer.
sassy.
Yeah.
The black Barbies are named Francie and Christy.
Oh, okay.
Francie.
Francine?
No, Francie. Like the France, but put an E at the end.
I hate that. There is an E at the end of France.
I mean, I gotta go pee. I have to piss. I'll be back. I meant the syllable, like the pronunciation E.
Like Francis.
Like an extra E.
Like an extra, yeah. Well, IE. France minus the E.
I fucking hate it.
That's like a weird white. That's like a weird white person name instead of a weird black person name.
Yeah.
No, they kept it Francie and Christy, right? Those are very white names.
Yeah.
Christy is very, very well.
Well, they didn't want to go over the top.
Yeah, no.
Because these are white people coming up with the names.
Yeah.
I
You can't
know.
spell Luca Kasha. Oh, man.
Oh,
Lots
God.
of black Barbies out there.
So many of them.
My favorite black Barbie doll is something that I just saw on there. It's kind of great. That's what it's called.
Oh.
My favorite black Barbie doll.
It is called, my favorite black Barbie doll. It's $34.
Fuck that.
$34?
Man,
Ooh,
Barbies
she
are
comes
dumb.
with a Liberace costume.
Why?
Yeah, look.
That's awesome.
That's from the 1980s.
Oh, okay.
All right. Liberace was still around, I
It's
guess.
fine. Also in the 80s. They
Like
could
it-
say black whatever.
Yeah.
God, we had so much more
Actually,
fun
it
back
does
then.
say 1980. Wow, on the box, 1980. It actually says Black Barbie.
Wow.
She doesn't actually have a name. It just says Black Barbie.
That's great.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Truth in
Can't go
advertising,
wrong
I
with that
suppose.
description.
Well, it's like if they were in school together, they'd be
Black,
Barbie
she's
and
beautiful.
Black Barbie.
She's dynamite.
That's what it says. The little sticker on it. says-
Dynamite.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm offended.
What?
No, I'm not. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. All right, now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Speed dating with Jackie Zebrowski.
Jaden.
Yeah,
Speed
he's a dater.
daters. So we all get 30 seconds alone with Jackie in the hot tub.
Ugh.
And
I hate this segment.
Jackie gets a lady's choice, but the real winner comes from the host of our dating show, Marcus.
That's right. I get to decide your fate.
So does that mean I give out the roses?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
You
It
can
doesn't
give out a
matter in the
rose. It
end.
won't matter. He's making you marry one of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do
But I don't have to be faithful, though, right?
No.
No, I mean, you can do whatever you want after you get married.
Thank God.
Do you have a timer for us, Marcus?
Sure.
All right. While he's getting the timer set up for us, I'm going to ready my bones for a little bit of a one-on-one with
So this is just
is
for
real
a
tough to
date?
do.
Is that what this is?
This is
to
a
go on a
speed
date
date
with me?
to see about future. It could mean anything. It could mean the
Yeah.
rest of our lives together. Absolutely.
If the date
I
goes
think the
real
stakes
well.
got to be high, you know.
Okay, this is you become king and queen of a small island off of Jamaica.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
All right.
wow.
Let's say Port-au-Prince.
Okay, Port-au-Prince.
Yeah.
What is fucking prison sentence?
It's not fucking Croatia.
It's nice. It's nice.
All right, so let's begin. Are we ready to begin?
And we're ready. And go.
Hello. What is your name?
It's done.
It's Jackie.
What is my name? It's Holden. How are you? So, Holden, but how are you doing tonight? Fun. What is your favorite store to be a person at? Ooh, I like Hardee's. I like to eat their burgers.
That's
What
not a
do you like?
store.
Either way, you're not in the room. It's a hot tub with me and Jackie.
Oh, I hate being in a hot tub with you.
Oh, I just
You're
farted.
slimy.
That's why all the bubbles are there. Yeah. It's fun to make the hot tub slimy. You ever slid on a slimy slide?
All right. Done.
That's good. Ever slid on a slimy slide? All right, Laker, you want to?
this.
It's the worst.
We all hate it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yes.
Fucking bitch.
Yes, absolutely.
Is that how you talk to the woman you're about to seduce?
You'll see.
Yeah. All right, Laker, you wanna say something to this woman?
All right. And go.
So, did you ever drank so much that you shit your pants?
Oh, not yet.
Never. All
Working
right.
out nice.
I don't do that anymore either.
So
What's-
what do you do?
Well, my girlfriend pays the rent right now, but
Oh, you have a girlfriend.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
But she pays the bills.
But
so
not
that's
if
good.
I move in. Now, if we move to this island, then it's done.
Oh.
Good point.
All
30
right.
seconds over.
Good God. All right.
Ben Kissel of the
And go.
All right. Hello, I am Benjamin. You're the last one here.
Is this the apocalypse?
No, I mean for the hot
I'm
tub.
very breed worthy.
Okay, so you want to date me now?
No, I don't.
Well then we'll just sit here and look at each other. Will you blow me?
Ugh.
That's fine. All right, let's just.
I'd rather watch you stick your dick in the jet hole.
We'll do that actually.
30 seconds over.
That's not bad.
That was
That was
actually
pretty
kind of
good.
successful.
That
Yeah.
was fairly
I think
That was
That was
decently
nice,
successful.
yeah.
But we
Yeah.
still have one left.
I wish I was more forward like you were, Ben.
Thank you, Chris. That's my technique.
I don't know if you did learn a lesson from that threesome when
Yep.
you were 20. Still gotta work on that confidence.
Confidence.
And Eddie, and go.
I hate this. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. This sucks. You want to leave? Drink,
Where are we gonna go?
go get hammered. And it's that way we can actually talk to each other.
Wow.
You're
but
in the
what
hot
about the hot tub?
We can get drinks sent in, I guess. Or if you drink hot tub water, you get really hammered, like chlorine chemical hammered.
I guess we're gonna drink some hot tub water then.
You go first.
Oh, I don't feel good.
I know, that's because you drank a bunch of hot tub water.
He made the date sick. He made her sick. You can't do that.
30 seconds over.
Good God. All right.
So, ladies' choice. What are we saying, Jack? After you've had a
Lord.
minute or two with these fine studs around you, who gets the Holden Award to be Holden with you?
I thought it was Marcus's
Holden
decision.
Award? No,
to
it's
decide
Holden
for
wins,
Jack.
and Marcus, what is the non-ladies'
It's ladies' choice first, and
Okay.
then
Oh, I see.
Ladies'
Jackie,
choice is Holden.
Ed.
Yeah.
He made you sick.
That I would rather be sick than fuck any of you guys.
That's the thing. She gets too sick with him and throws up for the rest of the night. Then she
Yeah.
doesn't have to deal with any of
pretty
it.
great.
Yeah, that is a
true.
good point.
Marcus, who is the mate for her? Who will get this island after all?
That's the thing. I forgot to talk about the
Yeah.
island.
Yeah,
Talk
you didn't
about
do
the
you didn't
island.
do with the ice.
Yeah,
thing.
you didn't talk about the island at all, but you know who I think you didn't give enough of a chance to?
Who?
And I think if you really got to know him and really spent a lot of time
Who?
alone with him on an island,
It better be me, Marcus. It better be me.
I think it'd be Holden.
Yay!
Holdeners,
I'm living in a hell.
Holdeners, ho! We will build our army
Someone
together,
help
Jackie.
me.
The Jackanese
Someone
and the
help
Holdenators
me.
on our own little precious island, Port-au-Prince. Here we come.
He was the
It's
last
a city
one.
on an island.
He was the
Port-au-Prince
last one.
will be destroyed.
Ridden
He was
city.
the
Yes.
last
That's
one.
the round table. I'm very happy that
Let's turn
Jackie
it
has to
into
be raped by
Detroit.
Holden. Yeah. All right.
Go ahead and try and rape me. I've got teeth in my vagina.
That's Jackie Eddie. Holden.
What's so terrible about having sex with all of us? I mean, really. I mean, you're acting like it's so terrible. I don't think it would be that bad.
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't be that
It was
great.
Is this how you guys
Sad.
talk that other girl into fucking?
It won't be that bad.
All right, that's Marcus.
Fuck me.
Go to the Roundtable page on Facebook and contribute your comments.
Holdenators
'cause-
help.
Yeah, they're
At
always great.
rtofgentlemen.com. Laker, what's your
On
Twitter?
Twitter,
You gotta-
yeah.
At Chris Laker.
Yeah, watch the show and listen to the show.
Listen to
yeah.
the show on Cave Comedy Radio.
Fuck yeah.
That's right.
Phenomenal show.
I'm at Ben Kissel, and that's Jack the Worm. And that is Ed.
That's my Twitter handle.
That's what
Is
I'm
that
doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you don't please.
All right.
All right, goodbye. Let's just get out of here.
Can we go?
Yeah, we can go.
I have
Whatever.
to pee now.
We go.
Yeah,
Okay.
March 8th, Murderfish Show at the Pit, 11 p.m.
Yes, the plans of the Marcusarian nation are all coming together.
Yes,
What
they
are
are,
you
sir.
talking
What is
Yes, they are.
happening?
Why
Yes,
is
they are,
everyone
sir.
whispering?
Absolutely.
No, I've got them in the same place.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Marcusarian.